Hey guys, what's going on? It is me, Taffy, and welcome back to our YouTube playthrough of The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Let's go ahead and pick a new run. We did Isaac last time almost by accident. We need to do somebody new, so let's just go down the line, man. We'll grab Cain. We got plenty to do with each and every character, so hey, I'm not going to make this mistake twice. Our seed, CXSF 3V8. It is now written down for all posterity. FX has the movies, is what I'm hearing in my voice while I say that. Cain, man. So what about Cain? There's something about Cain. Filmed by the Farrelly brothers. Oh God, why? Why? We got Butterbean, which is once again widely considered the absolute worst spacebar item in the game. It's even worse than poop because it doesn't give you any items. All it does give you is the ability to knock enemies back. And I've not found a situation where that's useful. Sorry, my eye was just itching. It's my first run of the day, first run of the morning, so, you know, if my voice is a little rough, I'm down in coffee. I haven't really gone through any of my vocal warm-up exercises. Hey, there was almost a situation where Butterbean was useful. And then it didn't have the range to actually push that spider back farther than I hoped it would go. At least it's a one use per room type item. Ooh, special. The one thing about Cain that's kind of heartbreaking, I'm going to go ahead and not pick that up just yet, because I don't know if I'm going to get hit in this fight, is that the luck foot, which was the best thing that he had going for him. Fuck you, Larry, I don't have time for your bullshit. I don't even know, Butterbean barely works on LJ. So the one thing that he really had going for him in vanilla was that he had the luck foot, which also had the PhD effect. It no longer has that. So he can get shitty pills now. He has a great luck stat thanks to that item, but it doesn't change the fact that he, you know, the pills. You could take pills and not worry about whether or not you're going to get a health down, or even worse, a tears downgrade in Vanilla Isaac. But now, as Cain, you know, you take pills and you run the same risk as everyone else. I guess arcades are the chance of getting arcades or item drops is greatly increased. Wow, it's a shit. Oh, all right. Well, let's go ahead and put it to the test. 4 different ones. Explosive diarrhea. Just try to get clear of that. Paralysis. We're 0 for 2. Puberty. 0 for 3. And bad gas. Well, that's... At least we didn't waste our time with that fight. That's sad when the spirit hearts are the 2 best things you take away from the fight with LJ. Alright, well, we got a lot of spirit hearts and the Butterbean out of this. We have 1 key, so at least we'll be able to get into the item room on the next floor. Let's go ahead and take ourselves there. I'm going to take a sip of coffee because I'm caffeinating heavily today. After this first run of the day, I think I need to go to the gym, to the Gaim. I had a dream last night. I put this on Twitter earlier. I had a dream last night that the word got out I was going to the gym. So naturally... I was picked up off the waiver wire by the Kansas City Royals, which would be cool if I was a Royals fan. I mean, they were great. They were great this year, but you know, I grew up a Texas Rangers fan, so I didn't even get picked up by the team I wanted. And I dreamt that the team that waived me was the Red Sox. So you know, as if I needed another reason to dislike Boston area sports. The Red Sox apparently let me go, and I wasn't even notified, or at least I didn't seem to be aware. I just felt like my contract had expired, but apparently I was put on waivers. They cut me, probably for cap reasons if I had to guess. So, I'm really kind of desperately hoping that, because here's the thing, is that now that Cain doesn't have the PhD effect, he's not a top tier, he's like a Maggie quality character to run with, which is super disappointing, because he used to be one of my favorites, so I'm hoping that the first thing that happens is we bomb this tinted rock up here, and inside of it is Arkansas, so that we get the damage upgrade that we need. There's not, but we did triple our bombs, which is good. I always mess this up. Alright, so we'll just sit here. Red chest this early on. If I get a Guppy item, you better by God believe we're going to go... I think it's 100% Guppy runs that we've had on the YouTube save file, and I'm fine with that. This is good. I'm fine with this. X-ray specs will absolutely instantly pay off with something. We'll find out what. Let's hope for raw liver. I saw how long it took NL to find it. No, but plenty of money to go to our item, or to our shop once we get a key, if we get a key. Plus, it means we get access to our second secret room, and God knows what nifty items could be waiting for us in there. We will find out. I like X-ray specs, man. That is X-ray vision's an item that I feel like you how to phrase this. You appreciate it when you have it, but you don't think about it frequently enough when you don't. Because honestly, every time, not only is this saving us time, but every time we go into one of these, we save a bomb. So, alright, so lots of pills, luck up, health up, tears up. Okay, I forgive this game. Apparently, I go on this nasty tangent about, oh yeah, Cain, man, he lost the PhD effect on. Now now our effects and our pills are always bad. Brr, 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 brr. And then I get like the best pills that you could possibly hope for. I don't understand, man. I don't understand. We don't need to go back, do we? The curse room. All right, you know what? I don't want to backtrack. I'm gonna give up. I'm gonna give up the black heart. It's fine. I just want the. I just want whatever's in here. 2 more black hearts. So we're going to lose 1 black heart but gain another. I probably should pick up that red heart on the way back. Is there a reason I didn't pick that up? Is it because it's because I didn't have a empty health container when it first fell to the ground. So, all right, good. I guess, yeah. Let's say good. Unfortunately, our pill is better than our spacebar item. I'm not going to get so close because I could see myself taking punishment from one of the flies like right up in my eyeballs. Oh, well, I used my spacebar item for what it's worth. Oh, it's a multiple item use situation, so I'm really just, I dropped the bomb trying to kind of speed things up. Monstro is a little bit tankier than I'm wanting to face right now. That said, it's way better than facing the Haunt. Let's face it. I want to be facing the Haunt, and I don't want to be facing Headless Horseman. But I do want to deal with the Devil, so we'll see what we get. Any spacebar item I'll take. Jesus, we are just rolling in it right now. I didn't realize the luck foot was a literal thing. Like they would say, your luck stat, like personal luck stat. I'm gonna go to Kroger and pick up scratch tickets after this. I think that's it. All right, we're on to the next floor. Yeah, man, this is off to a great start. And like I said, we're saving bombs every time we go into one of these secret rooms because we don't need the bomb to get in. So if I want to use the occasional bomb to expedite a fight with an enemy, I don't feel at all guilty about doing that. I don't feel like I'm wasting resources because usually that's what I'm using the bombs for, is for tinted rocks and for secret rooms. Oh, I need to start working on memorizing. I need to start working on memorizing what the color. Oh my God, what the colors of the pills are. I dodged that pretty poorly. Hey, you know what would have been useful there is some sort of knockback effect, possibly from the worst item in the game. I guess this would be a situation where the knockback is something we could use because yeah, the spider, like things like spiders and certainly rooms full of things that generate spiders, or that room that we had earlier where the chocolate chips were all hidden behind the rocks. Those are all places where knockback is useful because you could use the knockback to get yourself positioned because normally you have to risk your health. You have to risk the deal with the devil chance as well to get into position to do the damage that you need to do. So. I mean, it can't be without merit, and yet at the same time, it's really hard to imagine where it's meritorious. I'm really hoping for something to replace it in this item room, which is going to be a running theme in every item room until we get something to replace it in an item room. I don't have a key. Key? If I get a spacebar item worth a damn, yeah, then that will be it. All right, we're going for keys. Not gonna get anything in the shop here. Luck upgrade, sure. That's actually what? Wow! I don't know that I've ever had the dollar on any of my runs. I don't know that the dollar is something that has managed to elude me up until this point. I may have had it like once. That's crazy, man. That's crazy talk. I'm confused. That's his brother, crazy talk. Yeah, man. No, well, we want keys now because we want to go to the shop on every floor. Yeah, now we're talking. Let's go back. Let's go shopping. Let's go shopping. I'm excited. I'm excited. What am I going to get? Oh, what do I want? Oh, no. Which one's the shop? Oh, you suck. That said, I'll happily take Book of Shadows and Book of Belial. Alright, well, I'm going to stick with Book of Belial for now because I'm going to take it in for the boss fight. Damn it all to hell, you sick, twisted game. Alright, well, let's go hunting for... We have to look now for keys wherever we can find them. Oh, what a piss-off, man. Oh, it just gets worse. Alright, so... Alright, we'll go fight the boss. We'll see what the deal with the devil item is. I'm happy with the Book of Belial. definitely want to go back and get the battery. Yeah, no, you know what? 3-room charges is fine. I find that we do want to go pick it up so we can get it knocked off our list of items for items that we've touched, items that we've collected. It's great for like 6-room charges. You know what I mean? All right, well let's go in. We'll fight Peep. It shouldn't be too terribly bad. We get to see what's inside the deal with the devil room no matter what. We've set a deal with the devil precedent because we took, what was it? We took the mark. So we're balling out of control on health thanks to that eternal heart and the few health upgrades we picked up. The eyes are the most dangerous part. The eyes are the most dangerous game of this fight right now because I can't navigate them now that the tears hit them because it feels like their pattern becomes unpredictable once they stall out. We'll take the pentagram. Wow, guys, I don't know what to tell you. I didn't play the seed beforehand. We'll take Gimpy. I feel like Gimpy's showing up on like every run. Likewise, this could be our first chance to go a run without Guppy. All right. Well, I mean, I can't really bitch about not having keys because it's not like the game didn't give us anything. I'm gonna stick with the AAA or whatever the hell it's called. I guess that's it. We got nothing else, man. All right. Well, like I said, I'm not gonna get too sour. Maybe you got something for me? You got spiders for me? You got some spiders for me? Yeah, I guess we're moving on. We got 99 problems, but a key ain't one. All right. Well, let's take a moment to hydrate with our coffee. I guess. I don't know. You know, we need keys. I feel like I picked up Guppy's tail or something. This will be the first run. I think the first run on YouTube that we've posted where I haven't made good on the Guppy promise. The run's not over yet, but I feel like this is the first time we won't actually roll Guppy, and it may actually end up being the first time that we don't need to. If I can use Book of Belial and parlay that into Spirit of the Night, I'll feel pretty good about our chances. Lots of bombs. That's good. Spirit Hearts, not Spirit Hearts, Tinted Rocks would be great because I could go for the small rock at this point. I'm going to use this because I don't want them to get too close. God, if only I had Butterbean. I could use that temporary knockback. I don't think we'll be going back to that room. Alright. Let's just be super chill about this. Pinky Eye is not as good. We can basically use the Book of Belial on every other room at this point. Oh, it's so good here. It's so good here because I have a tendency to get locked into their patterns. Tears upgrade. God, the bills are so good on this run. Gimpy may give us... Oh, get away, get away, get away, get away! Gimpy may give us a Spirit Heart coming or going here. No, unfortunately not. Puberty I'm just going to get rid of so it's not in our rotation anymore. 100% going to use the Book of Belial in this room. Oh my god. Oh my god. The damage is real for the cave. Oh, what are we on, the caves part 1? Yeah, whatever. You can keep your Dead Sea Scrolls in every item room and your notched pickaxe in every shop. I'll take what you're giving me right now and not ask for much else. Plus with the AAA, the trickle charge from the battery down there, we're getting Book of Belial every second room, which is great. Still have no keys, which means that area is still kind of a piss off. What would I really want these skulls to pay out with? I guess black hearts or a tarot card. Obviously I'd go for the Hermit would be great, but I'm not seeing it. I mean, yeah, let's be thorough. Nothing. All right, well, you know, I'm not gonna win a lottery scratch ticket and then be like, oh my god, it's not nearly enough. This is barely a couple of months mortgage. I don't have a mortgage. I'm not a homeowner. The dream of home ownership is something that evades me and my theater degree. Finally, a key. Let's go back now and see what's in our shop and buy it all, regardless of whether or not we need it. Ultimately, because we'll tick them off the list. Hopefully, a key. There is a key, and you know, I don't know what Mom Key does. Less is now more plus 2 keys. I don't know what that means. I don't know what it does. We will end up donating. I can tell you that much. Well, if you're having consumable problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a bomb ain't one. Hit me. Jesus. All we need now is skeleton key, and I feel like we'll be reasonably set with consumables. Like, to a standard which I am accustomed to is more... I'm going to touch pinky eye so I can take it off the list. A standard to which I am more reasonably accustomed, I think. Let's go ahead and pop this here. Oh, man. You guys are so aggressive. Yeah, this is a good start. I hesitate to call it a one run right off the bat, but, you know, there aren't a lot of issues that I feel like we need to have addressed. I know for a fact that we need the ability to fly, because, you know, it's not crucial, but I feel like it's sort of necessary. All right, we're gonna be thorough. He's a good doctor, Jeffrey, and thorough. We don't need the money. I would take the health, and I will take the spirit hearts from Guppy. And I do want to go see what's in that boss trap room. If there's a good item in there, I'll absolutely go in there and pay to play. All right, I'm picking up the money like we really need it. Let's go see what these bosses are guarding. If it's keys, what the hell. Plus, I can use bombs offensively now. Like, I was already kind of doing that earlier, and now I can really do it. I picked that up out of habit. I didn't really need much of any of it. I don't remember which one this is. It's like a shittier version of Revenge Fly, if I remember correctly. But it basically just comes out and is attack fly. Why am I not using bombs? Kaboom! It's because my tears already do a shitload of damage. I don't know, you know, like, I certainly shouldn't be sweating it. Oh, hey, peep. What's up, buddy? Kaboom! You got that? You know what I do like? I do like that this, you know, this whole thing with the bombs may be too cute. I may just want to keep just firing my tears and not worrying about it. One thing I do like, there's a lot of things I like about Rebirth as opposed to Vanilla, and I thought that maybe... I was really worried that I was not going to enjoy this version of the game, because I didn't initially like how pixelated the artwork was, and that has long since sort of gone by the wayside for me. But one of the myriad of things I do enjoy is that bosses no longer knock bombs out of the way when they flop or fall or move around, so it's nice. Yeah, that just becomes an attack fly, so that's fine. I'll pick up red hearts as I go along, but I'm not going to sweat. We don't need the money, and at this point we really don't need consumables either, so it's really not a big deal. Let's fight our boss, see what our deal with the devil is. Yeah, 100% we'll trade a bomb for a key. If our tears did less damage, I would be using bombs much more offensively, but I feel like it's too cute, you know? It's too cute for its own good. We don't have to worry about getting hit here. I mean, obviously I'm not going to make it part of my mission statement for this fight, but if we get hit, it's not the end of the world, because Bookable Isle is going to get us into whatever deal with the devil situation we have for free. I do see the tinted rock in the bottom right-hand corner, so I will be hoping to get small rock from that. I'll take this slight speed downgrade for the damage up, because at this point we're hitting like a truck. Because Gertie is not without a buttload of HP. Yeah, sure, I'll take Roid Rage. Speed and range up. I'll take the key, that's for damn sure. What do we got going down in here? Okie dokie. 3 Guppy items, please. Alright. 2 Guppy items in one. All of Guppy in one box, please. Pills. Speed up. Tears up. Who am I to tell you not to, game? Give me everything you want to give me. I will happily take whatever you got. Alright, let's... You know, the only thing I can go back and play that arcade for really is... I don't need the money, so I guess ultimately I would be playing for the health. Do I need the health? I don't need... Pulse Worm gives you a pulsing tear effect, so I think it just makes the hitbox bigger on the tears. I don't really need any of what they're selling, so I'm just gonna go ahead and, I think, bounce. Yeah, we're gonna go. We'll collect this health on our way out the door, but I'm not interested in lollygagging or dragging out the run for anything other than coffee. It's so good once it hits your lips. Yeah, sure, let's go see what's going... Ooh, hello, ladies. So many spiders! If that's a hermit card, I'd be happy with not having to finish this fight. God almighty, it's like I'm psychic. I can't, like, I'm not gonna be able to convince people that I didn't, like, play this in advance. What's this one? We might as well... Chimney Christmas. I can't believe this. I haven't played the seed, man. I don't know what's going on. I didn't, like, cherry pick the best Cain seed I could possibly think of. I'm gonna get accomplishments. That's how you know that this isn't a seeded run, is because you don't get accomplishments for seeded runs. That's all the defense I can offer for myself, is that the game is being kind. I don't know why. I can't explain it. I guess Steam sale, not that it really matters. It's not like we need money. And it's not like we need to save. We're not penny pinching. This is not, you know, you don't see Yeezy walking into a grocery store sporting coupons to get, you know, what would Yeezy want? I don't know, almond milk at 50% off. So, plus I can't imagine any company pretentious enough to sell almond milk is ever going to run any sort of 50% off special. What a dick! I forgot that these guys turned into snipers. There we go. Oh wow, I killed something up there. Oh god. Sorry, I'm just concentrating on lining up this fly. Judgment. Judgment's good. Judgment is awesome. I don't see any tinted rocks. I'm not really looking, but I'm kind of looking. Yeah, sure, take it all, man. Whatever you want. I got dones to spare. Yeah, keys are the best thing. Keys are the best thing you can give me besides compass. You want to give me compass? If he gives me compass, I prostrate myself before the denizens of the cave. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I just know that I like it, and it should happen more often. My ability to just prognosticate what items are going to be with 100% accuracy. Wheel of Fortune, I'll hold on to it. I don't necessarily think we're going to need it. Wow, okay, you got to pay out with something, man. You're like 20 cents in. I'll take the health, it's fine. We have need of it, so we might as well go ahead and fill the roster slot. Love the ability to fly. That's like the, yeah, sure, might as well. I would love the ability to fly just to sort of wrap a nice little bow on this. If we had the ability to fly, I would probably call this a one run. It would take a couple of matchups. I don't even know, like if we went up against Cage, I think we would be in trouble. If we went up against a double room mega fatty, we'd be in trouble. Otherwise, you know, if Guppy pays out at a reasonable rate every time we get hit, or we keep getting Tears upgrade pills, I don't foresee there being a situation that we can't kind of control. I might as well. I'm here. Oh my god, really? I forget your name, bro. It's not personal. You're, I don't know. You're not important. I can't, oh, don't be a dick, man. I'm sorry I talked yang about you. I can't think of many situations, though, where I've been in this boss fight that I've been like, oh my god, we're in serious trouble. The bombs he gave us with the matchbook is actually more problematic. Alright, well, there's Spirit of the Night and a Guppy item. We're gonna take both. We're gonna take them in order, though. And we're gonna take our Spirit Heart. I'm sorry, man. I don't know what's going on. Spirit of the Night, I said, okay, I claimed that if I got Spirit of the Night, I'd call it a one run. It's a one run. Are you happy now? The transparent tears, yeah, spectral tears that can pass through rock is like, and the ability to fly over obstacles was like the only thing we were missing. Now we're not missing it. We got enough Spirit Hearts to basically fill out the HP cap. Is there anything else I wanted to see on this floor? Yeah, we need to go to the item room. We might as well. You know you're in a gifted situation when you can look at the map and go, oh, I guess we might as well go to the item room. I mean, after all, they did put it in the game for us. It's not as though we need it, isn't that right, Buffy? Like the Jordan Belfort of the Binding of Isaac right now. I had a friend who watched Wolf of Wall Street and said he was inspired to become a richer businessman, and I was just like, man, I don't think you fully comprehended what that movie was about. I don't think that you truly saw that for the cautionary tale it was meant to be. So we got the toxic something or other, toxic aura, which is splash damage. I don't know, man. I guess it works. Like against these brains, it would be good because they come forward, they actually touch the ground, and they attack in a linear pattern. These guys, same thing. There are a lot of times where I feel like I'm hopeful that toxic damage from the splash toxic damage is going to do more work than it does. When it works really well. When it doesn't work, though, like in this situation where it's totally useless, you start to wish that maybe you'd gotten concussive tears or Midas touch or something, you know. You start to wish that you had something that worked on everybody. Fear shot. I'd go with Mom's pill bottle right now, considering how good all of our pill selection's been. I'm just being thorough. I don't really have any. I don't have a great reason to be exploring the rest of this floor right now. We are doing an adequate amount of damage to sort of consider this a one run. So we got the goat head now, which means if we want to trade out the Book of Belial, we can. But I have not seen anything that makes me think that we should. I've not come across anything that has blown my mind. Yeah, let's bounce. We'll go on to the next floor. Hopefully the deals with the devil will keep coming. We're 1/3 of the way towards Guppy. We picked up the ability to fly, spectral tears, and toxic splash damage on this floor. And it just cost us our red hearts, and that's actually fine. I would really prefer not to get hit here. I am going to take some time and bomb most of these skulls to see if I can find anything of note or import. Let's just drop these down. Oh my god, okay, well, note to self. Oh, that was really stupid. I'm really kind of frustrated with myself that I did that. I had too much going on at once. Don't get cocky, kid. Alright, we got Wheel of... I'm still going to stick with Wheel of Fortune. Let's see if we can replace our lost Black Heart, which, at the very least, you know, it took care of a couple of the turrets, I guess. World, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pop that. What the hell? You know, we're in it to win it at this point. What do you got? Lovers, totally useless. Well, since we're going this way, let's go ahead and take the Empress. We'll use it on this mini-boss fight, depending on who it is. Do I want Red Heart? Yeah, I mean, we haven't unlocked the Polaroid. We haven't unlocked the Polaroid, so getting down into merely Spirit Heart range is not as important as just staying alive. Use the Empress in here. Which I guess, you know, I could have just used Book of Belial. I hope I don't, like, I don't want to act act as though I've forgotten that I have it. Hey, Book of Sin has appeared in the basement. That's something. Keys are welcome. I don't really need the bombs or the money, but we'll donate. If it lets us get over $1 or over 100 cents in donations, I'll feel pretty good. I'll just take the Wheel of Fortune card and go. Yeah, sure. I mean, what the hell? Might as well. It's not like I'm really worried about being destroyed by the hollow. Okay! I took that personally. Yeah, we got the bombs for this. And now I feel like we've... I don't even need the Spirit Heart this might give me. Wow, so many Spirit Hearts. I feel like we've been forgiven for that mental error that we had. When I basically laid a bomb down and then committed Sudoku by walking into it. So... Mr. Mega, now we have 92 gigantic, well, now we have 97 gigantic-ass bombs. Everything's turning up Millhouse. You guys can go away whenever. Jeez. Book of Rev, which means I guess we'll be getting an orbital if we get our fight against the horsemen. I'm gonna... Depths 2. It's too late. It's too late. I was hoping to get like a multi-level Meat Boy, but I think it's too late. I've already been in here, so let's... I think the damage is actually more useful to us at this point. I was just thinking we can get rid of Book of Belial because we do have guaranteed to deal with the devils through the goat head. But that doesn't necessarily mean we should get rid of Book of Belial because it's still a pretty... Oh shit, I thought that thing was gonna stop moving and shoot. It's still a really useful source of damage output. Speaking of, if we can line that fly up, that thing does a metric ass ton of damage. Yeah, sure, we'll go ahead and use Book of Belial here, because I don't want to sit here and tap dance around these homing shots for all eternity. Puberty's no good. I'm taking Wheel of Fortune with me out of habit. I don't think it's dawned on me that we don't have the chest unlocked. I'll take Rainbow Baby, because there's no reason not to. Go down to a shop. This is the Depths Part 2. Is that, do I remember seeing that correctly? I'll check again here in a second. Depths Part 2, yeah, we're going to go ahead and go in here because at the very worst we want to donate the rest of our money, or at least as much of it as it will let us donate. Yeah, sure. There's options. Hey, that's great. I would love to see there's options show up. Come on, get pinned. There we go. That gives Taffy time to grab coffee. There's options is something we can buy that allows us, every time we kill a boss, to have 2 items to pick from. We only get to take 1, but there's options, and that's great. It sucks when there's 2 things that you really want pretty badly and you can only take 1 with you. This is a great amount of donation we're getting done. Hell, if we get to 100, I'll be ecstatic. Ah, I jinxed it. Alright, yeah, we're good. Let's go ahead and bounce on out. We'll take our remaining 57 cents and go fight the boss. Oh, come on. I was gonna say, at least hurt the one that's bouncing. Rainbow Baby shoots out those charm tears, man. I feel like I like charm tears more, and the more I use them, the more I feel like I enjoy charm tears, because there's nothing more gratifying than having two enemies kind of wipe themselves out. Alright, come on, turret. You weren't ever meant to be brought into this world anyway. You're like Pinocchio. You're a sin against nature, and the sooner we can toss you onto a campfire, the better. Pinocchio's a scary-ass movie, man. I'm trying to figure out what to let my sons watch, and I try to go back and look at the stuff that I used to watch, and stuff like Dumbo and Pinocchio, that shit's terrifying. I don't feel at all comfortable letting them watch some of the stuff that I used to watch. The pills continue to just be ridiculous. Come on, Mom. Let's get this over with. I'm gonna pat myself on the back for not using Guppy, even though the game basically decided to hand us every other damage item we could think of. I guess, you know, we're still a mom's knife away from this being ridiculous. At this point, for the sake of expediency, I'll 100% use it if it gives it to me. Alright, Mom. What do you got? Atta girl. Alright, we'll take the safety pin, which is an evil range and shot speed up. I don't need Lord of the Pit, so I'm not going to take it this once, but I will take Dark Matter, which is a fear shot effect. Alright, we're rolling completely on Spirit Hearts, which is totally fine, I think. Alright, where are we off to? Go to the right. I wish I had another world card. Probably should have held on to the one that I had. Ah, see, that's what I'm talking about. It's helpful. Oh, jeez. Do I really want to fight this for what's in there? I don't. I have so many consumables. I'm totally fine. Any tinted rocks? I don't see any. That doesn't mean there aren't, but yeah, I might as well. I'm about to reach a charge anyway. Alright, well, first of all, there we go. It's like a little logic puzzle. You'd think after the amount of vanilla that I played that wouldn't be a hard room for me, but every once in a while, man, I find myself playing chess. Wow, there's nothing on the other side. I totally would have thought there would have been something on the other side. For getting the dollar, I feel like the shot paid out was surprisingly little. I gotta nitpick something. I can't just be like, well, the game handed it to us on this run, so let's all sit back and watch cruise control go. That's Mom's toenail. I'm gonna pick it up and set it back down. I don't want it. It randomly brings in a Mom's foot drop, the way a High Priestess would, but it hits me on occasion, and I don't like. I don't know how to predict where it's gonna land. I just know that occasionally, when I'm on my own, it yeah, portable slot sure is a thing. I'm not gonna take 54 cents and play it. Yeah, I have no idea how to predict, or if there is even a way to predict when and where Mom's toenail is going to drop. So I don't take it with me, because it just feels dangerous. Oh, jeez, I almost took portable slot with me. No, sir. No, sir. This is a room worth using Bookable Isle on. I like our setup right now. Splash damage, high tiers, ability to fly, spectral tears. Would I take Guppy on this run? Yeah, I probably still would, just cause at this point. There's no sense in like I said, man, if you don't take what the game gives you, the game has a tendency to punish you, and it does it in ways that make you feel less valuable as a human. Like it does it in such a way that you just there's an anger inside, a rage, the dark side of the force just bubbles up to the surface, and you want to anthropomorphize the game so that you can strangle the life out of it. Like I don't hold it against Edmund. I mean, he is kind of the creator, but you know, when Frankenstein's monster went, you know, rampaging through the village, the villagers didn't come looking for the scientist. They came looking for the creature, and that's kind of how my animosity is directed towards the game when it does that to me, not towards Edmund. Although we could probably change that. Sort of a Clockwork Orange style reprogramming. I'm gonna go ahead and use one charge here because I just don't want to take a hit against one of the exploding murder spasm anus mob, I guess. This is Fred. Fred's an idiot. Fred's super tough if you don't have any damage or the ability to fly or any tier output. Fred's not super tough when you can put splash damage at his base and make him sit in his own mess while you punish the shit out of him and everything that he spawns. So, will I give up Spirit Hearts for an item here? It depends on what it is. At that point, I'm getting a little bit... Oh, well, you know what I'll do is I'll just take the health upgrade here. Here's bad gas. Man. We'll take my... I'm gonna take Guppy's hairball, which unlocks Krampus. Takes us part of the way towards Guppy. I'm gonna fight the rest of the floor. If I find another health upgrade or a health upgrade pill, I will actually go take Mom's knife too. We need it. We need it checked off the list. And at this point, we're so powerful that I'm not really thinking that it matters what we take. So I'm gonna hope for a health upgrade pill, or I'll hope for this guy to drop breakfast or snack or whatever. I think he just drops breakfast. And then we'll go back and we'll take Mom's knife. Excuse me. Feeling a little stuffy this morning. Hopefully a little bit of cardio will sort that out. Normally I'd be thrilled about all these consumables, man, but as you can see, I'm pretty well set. So if you could just... Thank you. Alright. I don't know what I did to unlock Krampus, but I'm glad I did. I like Lump of Coal. I like Krampus's head. Mom's knife. Stab, stab, stab. Mom's contact has appeared in the basement. What were you? You were Wheel of Fortune. We don't have the chest unlocked, so we don't need you. Sweet. Let's mercilessly face rape the rest of this game into submission. I mean, 50 Shades of Grey is coming out soon, and in its honor, I would like to invite the Binding of Isaac to some good old-fashioned BDSM, where I am the dominant one. Sound good? Give me Guppy. I feel like hell at this point. You might as well. What are you? Strength card? You're probably better. You know, you're not better than Bad Gas, because I got a feeling that once that temporary heart container goes away, that it's gonna take away my spirit heart and not give it back. So, go ahead and stabby stabby. What do we got? Health up? Yeah, sure. What the hell? I mean, why not? Like I said, at this point, there's no. At this point, there's no Polaroid invincibility. So, this is a great room for Mom's knife, man. Line all these pretty ladies up in a row. That's sort of serial killer-ish when you think about what I'm actually doing. Feels a little dextery for my taste. I retract that. There's a rare retraction on Taffy's behalf. I'm not going to go in there into the arcade because I can't donate. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and put a bow on this. Where's my boss fight? I'll take the keys though. Holy hell. Ability to fly, absolutely crucial in this particular room. I've managed to navigate it before without the ability to fly, but it's rough. It's rough. Rough and tumble. No, boss room. Here we go. I feel like we have to be going the right direction, but it's all about... I would have happily taken the map in any of those shops. I instantly regret doing anything that sounds like belly aching. I thank the game in all of its generosity. I want the game gods to know how I value them, and that their love means the world to me. Maybe more so than my children's love. I don't know. They're out of town, so it's hard for me to gauge right now whether or not I love the RNGesus more than I love my children. Yeah, what am I sitting here thinking about? I'm sitting here thinking about whether or not we're going to go down to the next floor. Yes, we're going down to the next floor. Transcendence has appeared in the basement, and I've unlocked challenge number 6. The unlocks are coming. If there's an item, I'll do it. I'm not doing it for consumables, though. Alright, super greed. I don't necessarily need the money. I'll take the keys. It's hard to break the habit of wanting to get keys together for the chest. I don't really need them. That's all fine and dandy. I certainly don't need a health upgrade at this point. Yeah, sure. I mean, I'll take them. Oh, shit on me. Jack the Rapper. Cool. I mean, it's going through the motions at this point, and that's fine. There are so many hair-raising, punishing runs on the horizon, and like I said, I was a little bit off-put by the fact that my previous best streak was 3, and I can't even really look you in the eyes and tell you why. But our previous best streak was 3, so anything I can do to sort of salvage that part of my ego by inflating a decent number of wins, I will happily take it. That'll do. Where's our... I heard you. There we are. What we got going on over here? Battery charge, don't need it. Fistula, this is actually moderately problematic. Okay. There we go. Oh, man, I mucked it up right at the very end. Get away from me. Wow, this room would be a nightmare without half the shit that we have right now. Somehow I managed to get Guppy's hairball all roided out. I don't even remember... I mean, it must all be relatively incidental contact, because we certainly didn't do that on purpose. Alright. I think we can get through this with what we've got. Okay, I managed to fuck that up a little. Important shot to land there. Great. Oh no, I didn't mean to double tap that. I was just like, oh, did I not use the Book of Belial? I did. I'm just an asshole and forgot that I did. There's phase 2 down. I got a feeling that phase 3 is not going to be much more difficult. And I thought correctly. Please give us the dark room. Oh my god, I want to get all these preliminaries done so badly so I can go on to the next levels. I want to fight Mega Santa. Oh, stretch. That was fun, man. I think I'm gonna go to the Gaim now, and then I'll come back and record some more Isaac, I believe. And then tonight we're streaming. We're gonna play some Hearthstone. I think we're gonna do weekend streams. If you weren't at Twitch, that's what I think is going down. So I think we're gonna try for a little while to shoehorn in those two bomb bag. Cool. I think that's what we're going to do for now, is we're going to try to shoehorn the Twitch streams into the weekend. We would love to get to a place where we're streaming 3 times a week and have the viewership high enough to demand the sub count and the emoticons and all the bells and whistles. But for right now, the 2 weekend streams I think is where those fit. And if we find more time, then we'll allocate it accordingly. But in the meantime, that's what we're going to do. I think I'm going to do one, like Saturday's Isaac, and Sunday is probably going to be Hearthstone until we find a new game we want to play. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining me today. I know it was kind of a dull affair because things were sorted for us so early on, but you know, when Isaac gives you lemons, it puts them in your eyes and then it stabs them through into your brain. So when it gives you sugar, you take sugar. You don't even get to make lemonade. It takes lemonade and then it pours it into a big open wound on somebody you love. So I'll take the good runs when it wants to give me the good runs. Hopefully we'll have a bit more of a challenge. Next time with Judas, we won't have nearly as much health to trade away for deals with the devils. So thank you for tuning in on behalf of myself and the denizens of the cave. My name is Taffy, and I am out.